Hey, stop scrolling. I have something that's super easy for you to follow because I have 5 easy habits that you can do right now to start seeing daily growth and to follow a content schedule that won't lead to burnout, even with a busy life. So I'll see you on the other side of the intro, my friend. Today is the day that we stop mindlessly scrolling, looking for the inspo and the motivation to stay consistent on YouTube. You don't have to struggle to stay consistent anymore because thankfully, in this video, I'm sharing 5 simple habits that you can do right now to start seeing daily growth, also to be able to post daily without feeling burnt out. What's up, content besties? I'm so happy to see you again. Welcome to Erica Loves Cameras. If this is your first time stumbling across one of my videos, I hope you stick around because this topic at hand is definitely a topic that comes up a lot, especially as small content creators. It can be a struggle to stay consistent, especially if you have like a busy life and things just come up all the time and you just scramble around to figure out like, how am I going to keep up with my YouTube channel and see growth if I don't have the energy to post daily? So this video will be a good fix for that. And again, these are just 5 simple tips. These are the same exact tips that have helped me up until this point to not only stay consistent, but avoid burnout. We don't like him. We don't like burnout, and we do not like to feel drained when we're just trying to do something we love, which is create content on the YouTube platform. So make sure you get cozy, get you something to drink, get comfortable, relax, and let's just have a quick chit chat so that we can get you posting daily. All right, let's get it, y'all. So just know when I grab my glasses, that means we're about to get real deep. So you'll notice that these are the 5 areas that we're going to tackle one by one, and we're going to do this together. These are the main struggle points that we deal with as small content creators when running into situations like burnout and you don't know what to post, you're running out of time, you're just scrambling around, and all that stuff that just discourages us and keeps us from posting daily. Yeah, we're going to definitely break down each one of these, and these steps are going to help you avoid them altogether. And if you just so happen to run into one or more of these, you at least have the tools to know what to do so that you can recover and continue posting and growing on your YouTube channel. So let's take point number 1. What to do when you find it a struggle to find time to post. Let's talk about it. First, let's acknowledge that it can be challenging to balance life stuff on top of content creation because the two sometimes just don't go together. You know, you have this idea in your mind that you're going to be posting this day, that day, and that day. But then on those days, something comes up. Family stuff, good stuff, bad stuff, health stuff, just stuff. Things happen. So give yourself so much grace because things may not always go to plan, but you can still stay consistent. How? Well, if you set out to post 2 to 3 times a week, but then life got in the way, things came up, posting just one of the 3 times is still a form of consistency. Just because you didn't post all 3 days when you said that you wanted to post does not mean you're a loser or that you failed. It just meant that life is lifing and you still did the best you could with the days that you did have available or the time that you did have available. So that's a win if you ask me. So first acknowledge that these things will happen from time to time and that you're not a loser or a failure if you don't stick to a 3-day content schedule. Posting once a week is still being consistent if that's what your life allowed you to post. Key takeaway is consistency is a lot more important than frequency. So just posting once a week is still a form of dedication to your channel. It will contribute to your growth, and it does not mean that you're going to be any less of a YouTuber just because you posted once that week. Life will always take its course. Circumstances will always continue to change, but even in the midst of busyness and chaos and all the things that come up left and right, you can still dedicate just one block of time. And in that one block of time, you can create content, upload a video, even if it is just once a week. It's not the end of the world. Next up, we have overthinking content and never posting. That's a no-no. Perfect does not exist. If you watch any of my previous videos, you know that my stand on that is very firm. I do not live in the mind of perfectionism, and that is not anywhere that I would want my content besties to live either. So evict yourself from that type of thinking, because perfectionism just is an illusion. It does not exist. So stop thinking that everything has to be so polished and perfect in order for it to be a good upload. If you stay consistent and you show up for your viewers, they're going to value whatever it is that you give them if it was the best to your ability, not because it was perfect. Nobody even knows what perfect looks like, because the interpretation of it changes all the time. Literally, just think about that. The interpretation of perfect varies from person to person. What you may view as so called perfect and what somebody else may view as perfect will come out to be two totally different descriptions. Why? Because there is no such thing. People make this up in their minds and then project that into the world and make people feel less than if they don't show up as that thing. But I'm not the kind of content bestie that's going to tell you that you have to show up polished and perfect and this and that. No, just show up. People want to see you. Your viewers are looking forward to your next upload and your next upload. But if you're hiding away from the idea that you have to be perfect or you have to sound and look and be a certain way, then your channel just does not grow, because YouTube needs uploads. It's a video platform. So if you're not uploading your videos, you're not going to see any growth. And if you're not growing, you can't reach your goal of monetization. So don't go into the vicious cycle of feeling like you have to uh, post under the circumstances of being perfect. That just does not exist. And done is so far more important than perfect. Okay? One thing that you can try to combat the idea of overthinking or the idea of perfectionism that's keeping you from uploading daily is to just practice recording yourself until you get comfortable enough to upload a video without the thought of, oh no, I can't upload this because of that. No, just start uploading videos, leave it, and learn as you go. If you're offering value, honestly, your viewers are going to appreciate whatever you put out there if it's a good intent behind what you're putting out. So, done is better than perfect, my friend. Upload the content and learn as you go. Losing motivation after slow growth. This is going to hit home for a lot of people, because sometimes in the comments, you guys open up to me so freely about how you're just not getting any views, you're not getting any subscribers, and you're just struggling to see growth on your channel. That is such a common struggle, and I want you to know that you are not alone. Even people who have grown to the point that they are now past the 1K mark, including myself, have seen days that it just looked and felt so impossible to grow past where I was at, until one day it changed. And growth can happen at any time. You just never know. But if you're not uploading consistently or doing anything to like change things in the trajectory of your channel, you won't really know. You won't know until you try. So if you're losing that motivation, if you're losing that spark, just remember to celebrate the small wins, even if it's just 2 likes on a video and 1 comment. It can be that low. It can even just be 1 like and 1 comment. At least that shows that you inspired somebody. You connected to somebody. It didn't have to be 20 to 100 people for you to realize that you connect with somebody. Even if it is just a small group of subscribers that found your channel and they regularly watch what you put out, you're connecting to somebody. And that's a win. That's something to celebrate. That's something to like be so proud of yourself for. So again, you don't have to worry so much about the numbers. Worry more about if you're actually reaching people and connecting to the group of subscribers that you do have. Nurture that group first, because when it grows and it gets bigger, you'll at least have that routine built up so that you know to nurture the new group of subscribers that you get in the future. And one more thing to keep in mind is that you have to remember why you started this thing. So if that motivation is just starting to fade away and you just see yourself not picking up the phone as often to record a video, or you're just struggling to just get back into the swing of things after so long, remember why you wanted to do this. Did you want to get monetized through content creation? Were you doing it just for fun because you felt like your art could help somebody? What was that thing that like made you pick up your camera and start creating content? Don't let the internet take that away. Don't let the lack of viewers and lack of subscribers take that away. When you create content from a genuine place, it's such a beautiful thing that numbers don't even exist. At least that's how I feel. The numbers that I see today still blow my mind. And I'm just a small content creator. I don't have millions of followers and I don't have millions of views. But that's the thing. It doesn't like make me feel better or worse. I'm just happy that I'm doing something that I love and that the group of people who like what I'm putting out is actually reaching their hearts. You guys, I tell you all the time, you are the sweetest, most kindest people because of the things that you tell me, the things that you say resonate with you when I go to upload a video. And it just touches my heart more than any number could ever. So just remember why you started this thing. And when motivation just starts to really fade away and run away from you, run after it. You're not going to always feel motivated. You're not going to always feel determined to just upload daily and get the ball rolling and do all this stuff that takes a lot of energy and time. But if it's running away from you, just remember you are still a content creator, whether you're putting out content or not. You're just not acting on the title that you know belongs to you. And that's the only issue. It's you. Everybody else loves you. Everybody else who's waiting on the other side of your video is waiting for you for a reason. So pick the camera back up, turn the phone back on, you know, dust off everything that you put away, figuratively and physically, and just start at it again. Get that spark back. I wish I can hand you it through the screen, but I can't. I don't have that capability. But I hope that at least that perks you up to know that there's people waiting on the other side of your conscience, on the other side of what's holding you back. There's a group of people waiting to see what you're going to upload and waiting on the value that you could be sharing. Let's put a beautiful bow on this by just saying every step forward is a step towards growth. But if your feet aren't moving, you can't grow. And I want you guys to grow. I want you to thrive. I want you to feel amazing about the content that you put out. So another thing that you can also try while you're just taking one foot and putting it in front of the other until you get that groove back that you feel like you lost is to just try something new. Try something completely new. Like start on a blank canvas. If you're revamping your channel or starting from zero, or you already have a channel and you're just not seeing any action going on, just rip the band-aid off and start new. Shock the algorithm. Okay. And that doesn't mean you have to go and find a whole totally different niche and you got to do everything completely different. I'm just saying take the parts of your content and of your channel that you feel like isn't working for the type of growth you would like to see and try something new. Watch videos in the niche that you're in to see what is working for channels that have already gotten the success that you see yourself getting and try to like infuse that into your channel and see what kind of growth and what type of inspiration that sparks for you. And moving right along to running out of video ideas. This one is just an ongoing thing. It does happen. And you would think that out of the millions of topics that we can talk about on this internet, that something will just come to you automatically. But even for someone like me who's constantly thinking, constantly coming up with ideas, sometimes draws a lot of blanks. Like I do not have things that come to my mind all the time. So these are things that have helped me whenever I run into a wall and I just have a creative block and just can't think of anything to talk about. You just get 3 of your favorite content creators in your niche, specifically in your niche. What you're going to do is you're just going to study a few of their videos. You don't have to become obsessed and like just start consuming or overly consuming content. Just go to those 3 that you know every time you watch their videos, you feel good, you get something out of them. But further than that, go to their comment section. Look at what their subscribers are asking for. Because if you are in the same niche, you likely have similar subscribers. It may not be the exact same people, literally, but the concept is still the same. They're following that content creator because they're offering answers to questions that they have, which led them to subscribe. So they're asking and talking about things in the comments that you can probably turn into a video for your channel. So when you run out of inspiration, you can just go to one of your favorite content creators within your niche and see what they're talking about and then just put your own spin on it. It's that simple. It's not like it's stealing. You can't steal something that's been repeated over and over and over again, and they're not the originator of whatever that topic is. Things get talked about so frequently all the time. The same topics come up all the time. It's just you're putting your own spin on it and creating content on the angle that you see it from. And it's just a beautiful way to stay new. It's a beautiful way to stay up to date with your viewers and to also cater to the needs of your subscribers who may very well have the same questions as the subscribers that were on your favorite content creators channel. So don't feel like you have to run out of ideas and just feel stuck to the point where you just don't upload until something comes to you. There's going to be times where things just do not come to your mind. We're imperfect and we're not robots. So we can't always just generate information when we want them to, unfortunately. So just go get some inspo and just put your own spin on it. Oh, and another thing that you can try is to just ask your own audience. Sometimes going to another platform to see what their commenters are saying can be helpful, but sometimes asking the group of people that you already have with you is very helpful. If you only have 5 to 20 views average right now because you're just starting out as a small creator, out of that group of 20, 10 may just very well like and comment on your video. So that's 10 different opportunities for you to figure out what you can do to cater to their needs, what they would like to see from you, or what struggles they have that you can answer in your next upload. So remember that you do have an audience, whether it's big or small, that can give you exactly what you're looking for. They can give you inspiration and they can also help you to stay on top of what you can be putting out next whenever you feel stuck and don't know what to post. Last but not least is feeling overwhelmed by editing. This is a big one because it just feels like so much pressure when you go into the algorithm and on your explore page and you just see all these well lit videos and all these intros that are like flashy and they're all great, very beautiful, very well put together, all that stuff. But if you're at a beginner stage, I can understand why that feels so intimidating, and then you feel the need that you need to learn how to do graphic design, how to do video editing, how to do photo editing, all this stuff that you don't have in your arsenal, but all of a sudden you feel like you're lacking something because your videos and thumbnails aren't looking like everybody else that you see on your homepage. I get it. Now, I can say I have like graphic design in my background. I have photo design, videography, all the things that you see me displaying in my own content is because I have that in my arsenal. So I'm really trying to speak to the person who just has no editing skills, but you would like to edit, and then it just feels like a daunting thing that you don't upload because you just don't have the skills to edit. Well, don't feel pressured. One, because sometimes raw, authentic content actually performs better than edited content. So don't feel the need to edit if you're not an editor. And if you don't have the circumstances to pay somebody to edit your videos, that's okay too, because raw and authentic sometimes resonates better with people who just want the information and they don't need the extra graphics around their videos to understand exactly what the content creator in the video is trying to get across. You could do the least and still get the most value out of a video, even if it doesn't have like the extra bells and whistles that YouTube can sometimes make you feel like you need. So take that pressure off. If you're not an editor and you're currently working on your editing skills, but you're not there yet, just practice with doing raw, authentic content and maybe just take one section of your video to include some edits. Don't feel pressure to edit your entire video. That can be a bit intimidating. Just maybe edit your intro. And then when you get better, you can start doing other parts of your videos till you get quicker at it, because editing will eat up your time. I know it's not the creating the content, it's editing the content that really takes a lot out of your day. So take the pressure off. You don't have to be an editor. You don't have to have edited videos to see growth and to get subscribers on YouTube. Being raw and authentic works just as fine, if not better, in most cases. Well, y'all, thank y'all so much for spending the evening with me. As you can see, the sun is slowly going down where I'm at. And this is just proof that even when you do run out of time to like keep up with the schedule and finding time to post can be difficult sometimes, I'm literally away from home at the moment, but I still found a pocket of time to show up for myself because the week coming ahead is going to be a bit crazy. But as long as you carve out that block of time and dedicate that block of time to just creating content, even if it is just once a week, it's still a form of consistency. It's still a way to help you grow. And it'll show how much you really care for your viewers that you showed up for them. So, whether you can post 7 days a week, whether you can post 4 to 5 days a week, sometimes all we could do is 1 day a week, just post content. Your growth is going to change like drastically if you show YouTube how serious you are about showing up so that you can reach your goal of monetization, and show your viewers how much you really value them by just simply letting them know, answering their questions, making content that they enjoy. And it's just a beautiful exchange of encouragement when you are doing that, and when you are reaching small milestones, such as like maybe your first 100 subscribers, maybe you're going for the 1K mark, maybe you're going for the 2K mark. Wherever you are in your journey, you can definitely reach your goals if you do these simple things, and I hope that this was helpful. Now, I like to leave a bit of positivity on every video, so I hope that something made you smile today. And if you haven't smiled yet, I hope you get to smile before you go to sleep tonight. Thank you guys for yet another beautiful opportunity to share and just create and to just be here with me. And I can't wait to see you on the next video, my friend. And I also look forward to chatting with y'all in the comments. So let me know what you would like to see next, or what are some struggles that you may be facing that I can give you some more tips on. Let me know. But until then, I love you guys, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye. Oh, you thought it was just going in like that? No, I want to see that homework. I gave y'all homework yesterday, and you were supposed to be blocking out some time to create your content schedule for the rest of the week. So where is it at? I'll wait. Let me know down in the comments if you did it or not. And if you haven't, the night is still young. You got time. Love you. Bye.